Okay, so no judgment if you're messy. Messes happen. That's why we have the MessMaster from Shark. Check out this brand new tool. This attachment called the Bare Floor Tool is gonna take all of those dry messes that you see on the floor. Maybe you did a little DIY project this weekend. You had some sawdust or some sand or some messes. The MessMaster is in the house. Today, we're so excited because not only do we love when we partner with Shark, but we love when we bring you something that you made a huge customer pick. And the last time we had this as a Today Special, it wasn't even as good of a configuration as we have today, but it was February of 2024. It's sold out in a flash. We wanted to bring it back to you bigger and better than ever at a fantastic 50% off savings. So I want to show you the MessMaster's colors and all the things you're going to get. First up, this great maroon is so pretty, okay? Now this is the one that's going to pick up your wet messes, your dry messes, even wet and dry messes at the same time. Here is your tank. You're going to see all of that goo, all of that gunk, all of that yucky mess is going to live right here. You've got a nice extended long hose, and you're going to get attachments like you've never gotten before. So we're making sure that you're getting all of the messes, even down to the Crevice tool, the Squeegee tool, which we're going to talk about, the extension wand. So everything you see here is included in our today's special. Now, you can get this gorgeous color in front of me. This is the one we're calling Ash Gray. It is the most limited. This is a corded device. Everything sits on board, so you have it all. And then we also have it for you in Blue Iris, which I love. This color actually matches my sweater. Now, let me show you why this is so important, because this is the vacuum that will vacuum the unvacuumable, but today's deal is remarkable. Remember when I told you it sold out a year ago? Well, it's taken us until today to be able to bring it back to you at this phenomenal value, lowest price we've ever seen. So whether it is the ooey, the gooey, the slimy, the shattered, the broken, the spills that are dry, that are wet, indoor and outdoor, the capacity that you're going to see, the MessMaster tackle, is gonna blow your mind. And you don't have to try to figure out, well, do I have the right power because I just had the slimy mess, or we had the baking mess, or we had the craft mess. The MessMaster can take care of it all in a flash with incredible power, incredible suction. You can even put a bag in there if you want to. We'll talk to you about that. And today you're getting it home for $16. And so we're so delighted. Thousands have been picked up today. Megan Clementi has been here all day cleaning up the most disgusting messes. Like, quite frankly, like when I work with you, I get really excited because I'm like, what's she gonna do today? But sometimes I'm like I'm looking at this and I'm like,
and if you did that, I could clean it up with the MessMaster.
Like, was it Italian night? Was it, you know,
Taco Tuesday?
Like, what's going on here? But thank you for being here, and thank you to Shark for doing this incredible deal for our HSN shoppers.
This is so awesome. I have to admit, of all the Shark products that I own, this is my absolute favorite, and I'll tell you why. Because I have children, and all my friends have pets, and we're just being totally honest. It's not just a dry mess. There's almost always a wet with a dry mess. And how do we clean this up? Are you gonna get the paper towels? Are you gonna try to scoop it up? Are you gonna get gross? Or do you already have a MessMaster? And all you're gonna do is come along and with a swipe, watch all of the gook, the thick, the chunky, the avocado, the tomato, the onions, the big pieces. Are you gonna watch it disappear? Are you gonna watch the noodles, whether it be spaghetti or the yummy, is that a brand name? I was about to say the R word. The yummy noodles that we all ate in college. You're just gonna watch them disappear, and you're gonna leave a dry surface. This is the difference between using paper towels and having that trail of gunk from where the mess happened to your trash can, and just having a clean surface. So let's pretend like it's breakfast time and you knocked over your smoothie. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Or maybe it's late at night and it's the mama juice because you had a long day, but you dropped the glass too, and now it's shattered on the floor. Are you gonna pick up these individual pieces? I hope not. I don't want you to get cut. So let's come along here and use your MessMaster to make the juice, make the wine, make the glass completely disappear. Is that not amazing?
You can literally hear it devouring the liquids and those chunky glass pieces. And you're using the tool, which is included, that incredible squeegee tool. So it doesn't matter whether it is that thicker smoothie consistency, whether it is a liquid like maybe it is a soda or a coffee, whether you're getting the ooeyes and the gooeys and the slimes, whether it is something that is a disaster in the kitchen or on the floor, check out the MessMaster and what it is able to do. It is just ravishing those eggs.
All right, just watch this. Do not take your eyes off of your TV right now. It is literally coming to me, and the whole thing just got sucked up. How insane is that?
And then you've got the dry mix with the wet, which creates like a sludge. Imagine going and grabbing your hand towels or the paper towels, right? And what's great about what Megan's about to do is because it can tackle the wet messes, she's gotten up all the stuff, right? All of the broken, shattered, ooh, goo, thick, creamy, textured, chunky things. But then she went back and sprayed her favorite cleaner, and now it's squeaky clean. And everything has been sucked up and devoured into the Shark MessMaster.
And that Shark MessMaster can go in the dishwasher for it to be clean. The dust cup can.
Stop
So
it.
you don't even have to clean this with your bare hands. You can dump it in the commode if it's all things that can be flushed down. And if not, you dump it in the trash can. And if you use our any bag technology, literally any bag, 2 pounds or 2 gallons to 13 gallons can go in here. You just throw away the bag. So you're not even cleaning that. Even all of your attachments, the squeegee, the crevice tool, all of that can be put in the dishwasher.
That's brilliant.
It's
because
so
again,
brilliant.
to be able to take those components and make them as good as new every single time. Because if you, listen, we're giving you some extreme situations, but they do happen. And when they happen, you freak out. When they happen, you go, I'm not gonna use my vacuum to clean up that wet, disgusting mess. Or I'm not gonna, the indoor stuff and the outdoor stuff. And so you might be grabbing the paper towels, you might be grabbing your bathroom towels. Oh my gosh, the worst thing is when I have been at a house and messes happen. It could be your doggy has a little mess, your baby has a little mess. Believe me, it is cold and flu season. If somebody has an accident, doesn't make it to the bathroom, ends up on the floor, and just had some interesting things. It's like, what do you do? What do you grab? What do you use? I love the fact that you can kind of keep the whole unit in and of itself clean. We have now crossed over 10,000 of our today's specials. 10,000 households are getting the MessMaster at the lowest price we could find anywhere, lowest price we've ever done here. You made it a customer pick when it was more expensive, and we still have these 3 great colors for you. So you can choose the blue iris, that like cobalt blue, that ash gray, which is center of your screen, or that maroon. It's a lightweight unit, all on its own. It weighs under 10 pounds, and we're giving you all the attachments included. So the squeegee attachment that Megan has been showing off, and she is like, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm just getting ready. I'm just getting ready for the next step.
Plus the brand new bare floor attachment, the huge capacity. Okay.
So this is what I need your help with. We're gonna challenge the MessMaster and see if we can pick up a dozen eggs. So I got 6 of them out. I'm gonna pick them up one at a time, although they're kind of all
like
melting.
A disadvantage for you, an advantage for me over here. You did 6 already, my goodness.
So we got 6 more to go, but we're gonna see if the MessMaster can handle the challenge. So I'm gonna turn it on, and we're gonna start. Number 1, number 2, number 3, you can start throwing them down.
I like how you're doing them like separate.
Number 5, number 6. All right, that is a half dozen right there. Now I got 7. Now I have number 8 and number 9. Oh, sorry. I missed one, 10, so that's 11. And there is number 12, you guys. Can you imagine a dozen eggs falling on the ground?
Party trick, you guys.
It's always a good time when we're here, you know? How crazy. And now I've sanitized.
Yeah.
So I can feel good about that.
Yeah.
And then can you hand me that cup of water?
Sure. What are we going to do with this?
We're going to allow the MessMaster to clean itself.
Stop it.
So all I'm going to do is put the hose down in here. I'm going to suck up about 8 to 12 ounces of water. I'm going to allow that water to run through the hose, cleaning it out so that I don't have to disconnect the hose and find a way to clean this. The water's done it for me. You see all these ridges?
Yeah.
It's not ridged on the inside. I always go back to the Shark engineers. You know, my background is in electrical engineering, and I'm always floored with different kind of technologies. This is so simple, y'all. Why would you have ridges on the inside that can trap bacteria, track the gook, and then be a breeding ground? No, they made sure the inside is smooth. So everything can get drawn in, and then we use the water to really clear it out. It's all deposited in here, and then you're good to go till the next time you need it.
And the next time's gonna happen.
And you never know. You never know when it's gonna happen or what it's gonna be, but you're gonna be ready.
Because you have the confidence. It doesn't matter what mess it is, the MessMaster has got it under control. Indoor, outdoor, chunky messes, thick messes, slimy, ooey gooey, wet, dry, combination of those wet and the dry. Today is the day, especially if you say, I do have a messy household. Things are happening all the time, upstairs, downstairs. This is not a unit that you're gonna be like, well, I gotta call my neighbor to help me get it out of the garage. No, you're gonna keep this inside. And I love that it takes care of the broken messes, the little fine little sand particles. Maybe you are into gardening right now and you're doing the mulch and you're tracking things in and out of the house. The oopsies happens every single day, more often than not. The fact that you are getting the lowest price we've ever done on the MessMaster today and today only, that's a 50% off savings. The tank is a huge capacity. I'm blown away by the fact that it cleans itself, that it rinses itself. You can use the bag or not use the bag. But if you want to tackle the messes, and we give you 30 days to do so on us. I mean, it's $16 to get it home, and then you have 30 days to try it out. Free shipping and handling as well. And I love what Megan's doing. She picked the unit up. It actually is really lightweight.
It's less than 10 pounds, and I want you to notice the shape. It's an ovoid. That means an oval shape.
Okay.
So when I walk, look how it's not hitting my legs. Think about all of the dry, wet vacuum cleaners in the past. They were circular. They always hit your leg. So then you'd have to hold them like this, and they got really heavy and they hurt your arm, or they're just way too big to begin with. This is portable. Take it with you. Bring it inside, outside. Use it in the garage. Use it in the car. Use it in the cabin. Use it wherever you want. You have a 15-foot cord, so it can come with you wherever you need it to go. This guy is our newest one. This is our bare floor tool, brand new to HSN. Everyone is so excited that it's here today. I want you guys to see that it articulates so that no matter what angle you are holding it at, it's gonna get that great shark suction that you expect. So when I turn this on, you can see that halo effect that's coming from the front where it's drawing it in, almost as if it's one of our vacuum cleaners, except this is our dry, wet vac. A vac that, by the way, took 10 years in the making to be developed because the Shark engineers wanted to make sure if they were gonna have their first ever wet, dry vac, that it was done right and it was done at the best possible quality. When I talk about that articulation, I want you guys to notice this. Whether I have it fully extended at this low angle, it's completely on the ground. Or if I was to draw it back and it's straight up, notice it's still completely on the ground. That's where that articulation makes a huge difference, because if it was fixed and I drew it out, it would go like this and my suction would be lost. Right? So that's where it comes into play, and that's what sets it apart from all of our others.
Right, which is why the Squeegee and the bare floor attachment, it always has contact with the floor and with the mess, and that bare floor attachment has never been included before. In fact, it's about a $32 value, and we are including it for the first time ever here at HSN, and you're also going to get the Squeegee attachment. Plus, you're gonna be able to get the hose, the starter bag, the Crevice tool, and you're getting it at a phenomenal value. The value only here at HSN, lowest price we could find anywhere else, is nearly $162. Today, it's half that price. And you get to use any major credit card, and we'll send it to you for $16. So check this out. Anywhere the MessMaster is sold, it's $129.99. We could have just stopped there, but we threw in that bare floor tool, which everybody's so excited about, because you have different types of floors. All of us have bare floors at some point in our home, plus the Squeegee Crevice Extension 1 and the hose. So take advantage of our deal, because it's our partnership with Shark that allows us to save that savings for you. And Megan, it was a year ago since the last time we had the MessMaster as a Today Special, and it sold out. And with over 10,000 that has been spoken for, you only get one more chance tonight to get this deal. So if you want to try it out with free shipping and handling, it's $16. And 30 days is a long time to really kind of put it to the test.
Yeah, so normally people are thinking about, well, how am I gonna use it? Well, if you're a pet owner and you've ever had a pet mess, whether it's the litter box, whether it's the spilled food, or a true pet mess, if you know where I'm going with that, then you know those accidents can happen whenever. But what about the spilled cup of water, or the cereal, or the dropped piece of cake, or the dirt that got tracked into the house, or your car, anything that's in your car? These are all the things that happen all the time, and your MessMaster is gonna have your back. A clogged drain, a leaky water heater, these are things that happened. I want you guys to see that when you're looking at this dust cup, it's gonna hold up to a half a gallon of wet liquid. That's a lot of liquid, but it's gonna hold an entire gallon of dry. What we're showing here is the power. You guys know I love when we do our billiard balls. We got real heavy billiard balls right now. Even though we have half of a gallon of liquid in here right now, I'm gonna turn it on.
Okay.
And I want you guys to look down to the bottom, and you're gonna watch these heavy billiard balls just fly to the top. And you can hear them slamming into each other because the suction is just so strong. Imagine that be the suction of a soda or milk that's fallen onto your carpet, and we're getting it all out of your carpet. Or imagine it being that your sink is clogged, and now you're at least getting all the water out of your sink. Maybe it's gonna be a pet mess that you're cleaning up, and you just wanna make sure you get all of the pet mess out of your grout lines. This is the kind of suction that you want.
Wow.
This is shark suction, and this is what you get when you get the MessMaster today.
That's so impressive.
It is, right? I wish I could do this at home for my friends. I only get to do it here.
Again,
you guys are my friends. I get to do it for you.
The party tricks, they're gonna be endless when you get this home. Here's what I wanna let you know. You don't have to join a club. Megan, did you know this? That there's no ongoing purchase, there's no monthly membership, there's nothing you have to do to get our Today Special. We open that up to everyone. If you have any major credit card in your wallet you like to use, it's only $16 to try it. And we are paying for the shipping, so we're gonna send this directly to your door. Brand new unit from Shark. #1 best-selling, most reliable. When we think about cleaning floors, when we think about taking care of handling messes, we think about Shark and we think about the MessMaster. So today with that 50% off savings and all of the great attachments that you're getting, you just have to choose the colorway of your choice. And one of my favorite things is, Megan, is that it doesn't discriminate. It could be a big mess, a little mess, a really kind of like slimy, ooey gooey mess. It could be an extra dry mess. It could be all of the messes all kind of happening at one time. But the particles, the broken messes, things that shatter and break, or that could be, you know, harmful to picking them up with your hands, we've got all sorts of examples of that because they do happen, and it's no match for the MessMaster.
Yeah, this is kind of like our disaster line. If you're thinking about all the different kind of messes that could happen in your home, let's start with the wet messes. Your bathroom, your kitchen. Part of the reason why I love this design, look how it slides. This is because you're gonna store it most likely in your cabinet underneath a sink, and it's not gonna interfere with any of your plumbing because of the slim design. But when you need it, you're gonna turn it on, and anytime you have a clogged sink, a clogged bathtub, a clogged shower, a leaky water heater, anything where you have too much water going on where it doesn't belong, that's where this is gonna come into play. Now, if you're a crafter, let's move into the crafting room. Maybe it's gonna be the heavy tri-beads and you just don't wanna pick them up one at a time. Or maybe it's the sequins, or heaven forbid, it is the glitter. The glitter that sticks and holds to everything in front of you. Notice I have this beautiful clear line that is much thicker than the nozzle itself. I'm coming over to the next side, and you mentioned the glass.
Yeah.
This is a light bulb that is shattered.
Oh, wow.
If you've ever had a shattered light bulb, you know that it goes absolutely everywhere. Now, right now, you're just seeing it jump into our hose. I want you to know that your best friend is going to be the squeegee tool. You will slide it in place, and this is what's gonna make direct contact. So if there's any glass that's been left behind, it has no choice but to get sucked up inside. Now, this one's far away. If I wasn't looking for it, I would have missed it, but my squeegee will not miss it. Look at the glitter, sticky glitter, gone. Sequence, gone.
Wow.
Tri-beads, gone. The thicker it is, the more that you're gonna angle up your squeegee tool, but no matter what, you're seeing it's all disappearing. So when we talk about any mess, dry mess, great. Go ahead, empty this out, have it be dry. If there's something that you want to keep but you don't want to pick it up individually, Suzanne was saying this because she's a crafter. She's like, I would have this already cleaned out and I would pick it up and I would dump it back into the Tupperware that it belonged in. Because you don't need to waste it, but I also don't need to waste my time picking it up piece by piece by piece.
Yeah. Okay, this is such a remarkable day. I'm sorry, you left me a little speechless because I'm on the backside of seeing the power of how it was like literally devouring all of those very large particles, quite frankly. They weren't things that like you couldn't see, but then with the glass, it was things that you couldn't see. And that's why I love the power of Shark, and that's why I love what we're doing today. Look, I know that maybe you were not thinking about picking this up, but we only have one more chance tonight to get this Today Special before they're all gone. Over 10,000 have been spoken for, and here's the thing, you guys. The messes happen. It doesn't matter whether you have a small house or a large house, whether you're one person or whether you're a household of 6 people. What's so fantastic about Shark is you know the name Shark. You trust the name Shark. They are the leaders when it comes to floor care. Here at HSN, we have not been able to bring you the MessMaster in 1 full year. So if you've been waiting for the best deal, today is the best deal. In fact, it's the lowest price we have ever done. And it's everything that you read about it. Customer pick here. You can, of course, go online and try to find a better deal. We know that our value with everything that we're including, and it is a brand new Shark MessMaster delivered to your door so that if the accident happens on a Monday morning when you're trying to get up and get the kids off to school and get yourself, you know, off to work, like nobody has time for that extra stress. And if you're picking up the wet things with towels and paper towels and the dry things with your hands or your fingers, like, or you don't even have a vacuum that can handle it, right? You don't even know if it's really picked up. Try the Shark for 30 days. We send it out to you. Here it is in that great blue iris. That's your first color choice, okay? Blue iris. All the attachments live on board. You've got that hose. It's now flexible and longer. Here in front, we do have that ash gray. So it's kind of like a really pretty grayish blue. It's a really nice coastal color. And then I'll draw your attention over to the maroon. And with the maroon, I want you to see all of the items that we are including. Because again, this is nearly $162 value. So you have the extension for the hose. And then down here in front, we are sending you those 3 attachments. The Crevice tool, the Squeegee tool, and the Bare Floor tool, which has never been included before. This alone is a $32 value. Your price point today is $16. And it is a value that we can show you in black and white on a customer pick that you love today. Instead of $161.98, you're getting it home for a 50% off savings. And don't forget it cleans itself, by the way. I just want to remind everybody about that. It is a corded device, so you're going to have that strong power. But people at home have been really excited, writing in, calling in, talking to our supervisor, or our customer service representatives, saying, wait, the Bare Floor attachment is included?
Bare Floor attachment is included, a $30 value. Look at all of that sawdust. Dust that would normally really stick to the floor and be difficult to get off. But with our tool, we have all these little hair fibers that are very stiff. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna loosen up anything that's sticking there. And then of course we have that Shark suction. So all you have to do is push this forward and we get all of that picked up. And as I mentioned before, you're gonna have that great articulation. So whether I'm going at a long angle, it's far away, or if it's close to me, I'm gonna be able to pick it all up. Now with this 3-piece wand, you can also use any of the attachments. So if you need to use the Crevice tool, if you need to use the Squeegee, you can do that. Hello, Squeegee. Think about having your Squeegee and utilizing it to clean the outside of your windows.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Right?
Spring
You can get into here, you can get the cobwebs, you can get the dirt. I say outside windows because those are always the dirtiest. Of course you can do your inside too, but that's how I used it. And funny enough, I figured out how to use that after cleaning up a pet mess. And I was on the floor and I look again, gosh, these windows are dirty. Could I? I think I can. And that's how I figured out that we can use the Squeegee, of course, on the windows too.
Right, because it's got, because it has that direct contact, so everything is really kind of, again, the power of it being pulled and sucked in. It's okay, you can put it.
Sorry, I'm covering it now. I don't want to cover you.
Hang out with it because we've got lots of more examples to show you. And can I pick it up real quick before you start? I just want to see. Oh, come on, you guys.
Yeah.
This is so light. No, I don't even need 2 hands. My producer's like, do you really need 2 hands? I don't.
No.
That's really great.
And if we walk through it really quick, like how easy is this to use?
Sorry.
Number 1, your hose is gonna wrap around like this.
Okay.
So you're never gonna be tripping over your hose. If you're walking somewhere and you're walking with it, you're not tripping over the hose. Your cord will actually be wrapped around on the top and it's gonna spin around like this. So again, you're not gonna be tripping over the cord. When you do use it, you have 15 feet. After that, you're gonna notice that you have your True Grip suite over here where all your accessories are, and those are gonna simply pop off, pop back in place. If you don't want that, this piece pops off, and if you do want it, it just pops right back on. One touch on, one touch off, and when I open this, you're gonna see, this is your bin. So this is everything we've collected so far. If I wanted to, I could just dump this to the trash. I could also put a bag in there, and then this would never get dirty, and I would just throw away the bag. In this case, I don't like to waste bags necessarily, so something like this, I can just throw away, and I can pop it in the dishwasher, because Shark is never asking me to clean all these pieces. They are dishwasher safe. And again, it's portable, it's personal. This is giving you the power to clean any messes you have. Take it outside, take it into the garage, take it into your car, and start getting your best clean ever. Don't spend $200 to detail your car when you can get this and you can clean your car whenever you want. Because simply cleaning your floor mats means all the stuff that was on your floor mats is no longer attached to your shoes that are gonna get tracked into your house.
Well, yeah, and right now with all the snow and the salt and the sand and the dirt and the sludge that's outside, you're right, it does, it just gets trapped. This is probably the most impressive thing to me is the broken elements. Those are little tiny nails that could be broken glass. I mean, those are the ouchies. You wanna make sure you get every single one of them, and Shark finds every single one and literally devours it like it's a buffet.
And like I always say, follow it up, and you can just use it to begin with. I'm doing both to show you. But follow it up with your squeegee tool and get it out of the way. Now check out these mounds. I'm gonna use just the hose because I want you guys to see. Look how deep that is. I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm literally just gonna put it right in front. And look at how everything, boop, there it is. Wow. Everything just simply disappears.
What happened?
All right, I'm gonna go slow. And then I'm gonna go quick so you see it. There's all the motion of it getting sucked inside. There it is. Look how much and how quickly. What would you have done? Would you have scooped it up with your hands and deposited it somewhere and now you have to go wash your hands? Would you have done something with a paper towel?
Yes.
I mean, there are so many options that always lead with you getting to be dirty, right?
Well, and you're having to go over.
You don't get dirty unless you're
over and over again.
Unless you're measuring like I am to see how big these mounds are. You get to stay clean.
Which I'm thinking
this
you might
does
do.
all the work.
I'm thinking, you know what? I would be like, let's see if Megan Clementi is the only person that has the power to do that. Why not put Shark to the test? But here's the deal. If you are not getting it today and getting it from us, you're not gonna find this deal anywhere else. It's half off today. I mean, when you think about the last time you went out to dinner and you spent $80, right? This is something that you're gonna use for some of the toughest, most stressful moments in your life. Whether it's the pets, whether it's the visitors, whether it's the friends, whether it's the little ones, whether it's you. It could be any moment in your life that you have that panic-stricken time when you look down at the mess, dry mess, wet mess, thick, chunky, clunky, ooey, gooey, and you go, I don't have time for this. Let us send out the MessMaster to you and let Shark take care of it. So you can go, that's fine. Bring over everybody, have everybody come over, whether it's the holiday, whether it's spring break. What we are doing today will never be repeated again with all of these great attachments. And to show you that squeegee, that edge to edge, that direct contact of the squeegee, we're showing it to you on basically like a glass floor. So you can see from the underside that honestly, it is no match for the Shark MessMaster. We're about to cross over 10,600 of you that have picked it up. Don't forget it's free shipping and handling. Don't forget it's only $16 and you have 30 days to try it out. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people at home that are gonna be like, let's make a mess, kids, because they wanna just see if the Shark can handle it.
That's 100% what I did when my kids saw this. They're like, ooh, can we test it out? What can we drop on the floor? I'm like, well, I guess so. We can do it however you want. What we just did was clean up a bunch of eggs. Now we have to clean the unit. And when I mean clean the unit, it's gonna clean itself because we got our cup of water. I'm gonna come along here. We're gonna suck up the water. And by doing so, all that water is now running through those and it's deposited in here. And now I can feel comfortable knowing that that egg is not stuck all in here, that it's actually in there and my unit is clean. All I have to do is now dump this out.
It's so easy. I mean, the fact that it basically rinses and cleans itself and is as good as new, or if you want to break down some of the parts and pop them in the dishwasher, you can. You can put the bag in there if you know that you want to go ahead and drop those messes in the garbage. But I hope you guys are selecting your color of your choice, the maroon, that beautiful blue ash, or that great blue iris. It's under 10 pounds when it's just by itself. So you are going to fill up that mess container, but it's going to be easy to contain. I'm so excited that you guys are shopping with us. Thank you for your orders. If you missed it and you missed the MessMaster in action, don't go anywhere, because right after a quick little break, we're going to bring you more of our today's special.
Wake up and show your skin some love. And experience a more radiant outlook with Skin Cosmetics. Our ingredient-rich formulas provide real results that help transform your skin and feel of your skin. We enhance your beauty to empower you. And the best part is, you can do it yourself. So you can have beautiful looking skin in every decade of your life. Because genuine beauty always begins with skin.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
History 365 days of the year, and I love to do it by representing my culture.
All right, everyone, we love that you are with us tonight. My name is Valerie Stepp, and this gorgeous girl is Megan Clementi, and we are featuring our best five of the day from the Shark. Okay, Megan, a year ago, we brought in the MessMaster. It sold out in a flash. We brought it back. It's been a year at the lowest price ever, but we brought in some newness.
Yeah,
we
didn't have this before.
We didn't have this before.
We did not have this before. This is super exciting. This is our bare floor tool. So now you're gonna have that great Shark suction, and you're gonna be able to use it on your floor, and you can have confidence no matter where it's at, it's gonna be making that direct contact, no matter what angle you're using it at. So when I turn this on, I can go ahead, and even when my arm is stretched out and it's at a low angle, everything's getting picked up, but also when I'm bringing it all the way back to me, it's also gonna be at that flat angle. That's how we're gonna trap the suction, and the suction will then trap all of the dirt and debris that is underneath.
So that's really cool because we've never done that before, and this bare floor attachment is brand new, but we're giving it to you today.
So last year we did this, and it was great, and we did it with the Squeegee, but look at the size difference, you guys. Do you want to do all that work with this, or would you like to do all the work with something that is 2 to 2.5 times the size? If something is 2.5 times the size, that means I'm doing half the effort, and it's costing me half of my personal time. That is what's making this floor tool so exceptional.
Which is why we're so excited today that this configuration is here and only here at HSN. So if you are kind of considering the MessMaster today, just a couple things to note. It's the lowest price that we've done. We haven't seen it in a year as a Today Special, and we are bringing you all the attachments that we're going to show, all the different cleaning methods that we're going to do. So from the Crevice tool, the Squeegee tool, and that bare floor attachment in your choice of color. The maroon down there in the front is that ash, that blue ash, and then the blue iris in the back. $16 gets this home today. Free shipping and handling, and our comparable retail, if you were to break this exact configuration up, it would cost you nearly $162 plus shipping. Everything's on free shipping today. We'll send it out to you for $16. You get 30 days to try it out. And I know a lot of people get really curious if the power of Shark really is as powerful. And we do some extreme demonstrations. And one of our favorite demonstrations is to show you some billiard balls. Now, in this unit though, this is what's really cool to me is you didn't pull out just an empty new unit that would have like 100% power.
Correct.
You filled it up already.
We filled it up because we want you to know with most designs, when you fill it up, you're gonna lose suction.
Right.
There's this, it's all tangled up inside. But what we've done is we have a decentralized filter with the filter and the motor on one side and the gunk is on the other side, which will allow you to have full suction, whether it's halfway filled or all the way filled. So we're gonna go ahead and put it to the test right now. I'm gonna turn it on. It is a one touch to go on. I have all these billiard balls. And this is something, and you guys know, this is not your first time most likely seeing a Shark presentation. This is what we do with our large uprights. Right. Our uprights that have all the power and all the suction. And we do all the billiard balls. Well, guess what? We're doing all the billiard balls right now. And this design is less than 10 pounds. It is personal, it is portable. You're gonna take it on the go, whether you use it inside, outside, upstairs, downstairs. And this is what it's gonna do for you. Look at this. They're all dancing in there.
But to show you that this unit is the same unit that's suctioning all of those billiard balls, there it is.
And when I turn it off, they all come down. But did you see all that? So if you're wondering, oh my gosh, what can this do in my household? Imagine the spills on your carpet. We're gonna get to the bottom of your carpet and get those spills out because you know what? When you don't get the spills out, if it's Florida, you gotta worry about mold. And even if it's not Florida, you have to worry about those spills getting to the bottom, becoming sticky, and actually
stinky.
absorbing in more dirt and grime that's gonna break apart your carpet and make it smell yucky.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is messes are complicated regardless, and they continually happen. I mean, whether you're having people over, or it's the pets, or it's the friends, or somebody is sick. And so what I like about the MessMaster is there isn't anything it can't do.
Yes.
It is the thick, the gooey, the slimy, the broken, the drops, the spills, the shatters. It could be the wet messes, it can be the dry messes. Ooh, this is one of my favorite things. It actually can clean itself. So that's a really nice added feature. And of course, because Shark is so engineered so incredibly well, it's gonna vacuum the unvacuumable. Like whoever thought you were gonna say that in one sentence, but Shark created this unit specifically for that. So it is a wet vac, it is a dry vac, it is an everything vac. And we're gonna show that to you now.
We're, as Val was just saying, these are the things you would never in your lifetime think that you could vacuum. Yet you are watching salsa, chunky salsa with onions and tomatoes, and then that avocado inside that guacamole, gone. You're watching the noodles jump right into the MessMaster here, and they are now gone. I want you to imagine, what if you were to drop a smoothie? Look at how it spills and how it goes everywhere. Maybe it's gonna be your mama juice. Maybe it's gonna be the whole glass that shatters. And now you have to worry about picking up that glass. Well, you don't have to worry about picking that up because with your MessMaster, as you can see, look at all that glass right there. I'm not touching it, but it's gone. Because the MessMaster has such strength that we're gonna even get to those particles that normally you would be fearful to even go over with your vacuum cleaner because it could hurt your vacuum cleaner. But we're gonna do wet and we're gonna do dry. What if it's your coffee grounds? What if it's your coffee and your coffee grounds? What if it was an insane morning and it's even gonna be those eggs that did not make it onto your frying pan? Watch them. Doesn't it look like a river?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it. It's literally all coming to me. I don't even have to do anything. Watch the egg and you'll see what I mean. Gone. Totally gone. It's like I'm parting the Red Sea. I'm parting the Brown Sea right now.
It's so satisfying because you just hear it slurp it up. Like it literally is just like devouring it and it leaves no trace of anything. I mean, we're gonna spray and clean because if this is your countertops or this is your tile floor, this is your linoleum, this could be the foyer, this could be anywhere in your home. And with that squeegee and that direct contact, I mean, it leaves no mess behind. That is why it's the MessMaster. I mean,
we are mastering the mess, which means if you have a MessMaster, you're the MessMaster.
I love that, right? we are in charge of you, MessMaster.
Yeah.
And today, it's really remarkable that we are doing what we're doing. And I know that probably you're like, do I need the MessMaster? Well, think about in your life how many times you've had that real big uh-oh moment and you're about to lose your cool and you want to yell at everyone, but you got time to get to work, you got to get the kids to school, maybe company is coming over. Messes happen, it's okay, we're not perfect. But when you have a unit that tackles in the most powerful way those dry messes, those wet messes, and is in a compact, portable, take it indoor, take it outdoor, take it upstairs, take it anywhere you need to. We're giving you all of the attachments that you need today. You don't have to buy another thing. $16 gets it home, free shipping and handling. You just choose the colorway of your choice. Now, I'm gonna tell you that I like to play games, and now this party trick that we're about to do, if you missed it last time, get ready, because the MessMaster is literally going to swallow up a dozen eggs in a matter of seconds.
Now you see it?
Well, the thing is I would grab...
And now you don't. There goes the
There
first
you
one.
go.
There goes number 2.
Can I help?
Yeah, I would love your help. There's 3. Go ahead, start dumping on there. There's 4 and 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Wow, 11 and 12. Now, you might have just kicked butt right there. That might be the fastest we've ever done an entire dozen eggs. And I promise you, that is the fastest you will ever see eggs be cleaned up like that in your life. Because if you don't have the MessMaster, you're doing this with paper towels. And you can only imagine cleaning it up with paper towels and trying to catch the liquid, the egg white, the yolk, as it's leaving a trail to your trash can. But do you see a trail?
No.
Do you see a mess?
No. Look,
I mean, there
this.
is one thing I didn't do yet.
What did you do?
I did not allow the MessMaster to clean itself. Can you hand me that water right there?
I would be more than happy to.
I would take this, my attachment, and I would throw that in the dishwasher. I would dump this, since it has glass in it, I put it into the trash can.
Yeah.
And then throw it in the dishwasher. And then right here, I'll take my water. And I let the MessMaster do what it does so well. I'm gonna let it suck up the clean water, which is gonna run through the hose, in which the inside of the hose is smooth so that none of the gunk to get stuck. It all washes through, and it's gonna deposit here. So when I put this away, I know it's clean and it's not gonna produce a smell, and it's gonna be ready to go the next time I have an accident. Because this is what I tell my kids. When they make a mistake and they get really upset, I say, baby, that's why we have erasers, because we make mistakes, right? This is your eraser. You make a mistake, it's not a big deal. It's okay. You don't have to flip out, because your MessMaster will erase that mistake for you and make it as if it had never happened.
Okay, so the biggest mistake you can make, though, today that you can't undo tomorrow is if you don't take advantage of our best buy of the day. It's taken us 1 full year. It was February 2024 was the last time we had the MessMaster as a Today Special. You get one more chance after this show to pick it up. So this blue iris has been the most popular on the day. It is an incredible cobalt blue. All of the attachments live on board, but down in front, the ash gray, very, very popular in this presentation. It's like a really gorgeous, kind of soft blue with an undertone of gray. Remember, this is a unit that you can pick up. It weighs under 10 pounds. You've got your hose on board. You've got all of your attachments on board. You can extend that hose. Here's what we are including at the lowest price we've ever done. You are going to get that Crevice tool. You are going to get that Squeegee that just devoured that dozen eggs, the coffee grinds, the wine, the glass, everything. And for the first time ever, the bare floor attachment. That has never been included. We are giving that to you. If you were to buy all of these items separately at any other big box store, or anywhere you can find Shark, which is at most major retailers, you would spend $162. Plus, you might have to have driven to the store, fought for the parking space, maybe didn't get the color that you wanted, and might have even had to have it shipped to your house. Today, it's 50% off. Free shipping and handling. If you want to try it, you have 30 days risk-free to try it for $16 tonight. So choose your color, let us send it to you. We want to send you the brand new Shark MessMaster to your door, because in the next 30 days, I can't predict what's going to happen in your house, but I can probably have a high probability, Megan, that there's going to be a mess. And it could be a stinky mess, it could be a dry mess, it could be a wet mess. but the messes happen, and that is why if you have the MessMaster on hand in your home, you can tackle it with ease.
Absolutely, and we're gonna give you all the tools to be able to do it. So if it's gonna be a wet mess, a dry mess, or a combination mess, it's now gonna be a gone mess. And one of the super fun things that we haven't shown you yet is that any bag technology. So when I open this up, you saw that I just picked up the Stinky. Well, the Stinky may not wanna live inside of my dustbin, so I have my bag in here, and all I have to do is take this bag and drop it away. Now that was one of the bags that we're giving you. We're giving you 2 bags, but we're not asking anything of you. We don't want you to purchase more bags from us. Use the green bags that you get from the grocery store. Use the actual grocery bags. You'll tuck it in just like you would any other bag for a small trash can. Twist it up with any of the leftovers, and then we have this little hook right here. You just slide it into that, and you close it up, and that is any bag technology.
Love that.
That's a green bag. Use your grocery bag. I can even use the bread bags from the big box stores that has the 2 loaves
Smart.
in it. Yeah, you have a bag, use it. You don't need to buy bags from us. Use the bags that you have and dispose of the stinky, yucky, smelly without having to clean this any further.
What else can we clean?
Okay, why don't we come over here?
Okay, because
Do you want
I'm
to go
getting
glass
really
table
excited.
or do you want to go sink?
I want to go sink.
Sink, okay.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to think about any clogs you could have, any leaks you could have. Is it the water heater? Is it the AC? Did your freezer flip out and now all the ice is draining out of it? We've had the issues with the sink. We had a garbage disposal that broke on us, and we were able to get all of the yucky, the gross, the food that was deep down in the garbage disposal. We were able to get it out until we fixed the garbage disposal. Because you know you got to stick your hand down there, it's really gross. That was able to get out of there. What are you gonna do in your house? Maybe it's the toilet that's about to overflow.
Yeah.
Get everything out of there so you can fix the toilet. Maybe it's gonna be in the crafting room. And you're gonna have a bunch of items that are on the floor in which you have no patience whatsoever to pick them up one at a time.
Why did she look at me when she said no patience whatsoever? I don't know, but she's right.
I was really talking to myself. I'm like running low on patience these days. But look at this,
Wow.
look at the glitter. This is without the squeegee tool. I would tell you always use the squeegee, but I want you to see what it's like with just the nozzle because we have that nice big opening so we can get bigger things like these large pieces of glass from a light bulb. I always think about this and say, it's empowering you to get the job done yourself. You don't have to wait for someone to come over, a handyman or a son or a husband to fix the job for you. You can do it yourself if you have the right tools. I can have confidence that I'm not gonna hurt myself because all that glass is picked up. I can have confidence that I can come over here and that glitter, the sequin, and the very thick tri-beads, all of it is gone. And I can do it over here as well because I have the right tools in place. Now, I know you're not clumsy, but if you were clumsy, it might have just gone like that. Oh no, I spilled my water, or maybe it's soda or juice or milk or whatever it may be. And you're gonna come along and what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
More wet paper towels,
Yeah.
that's cash in the
Whoa,
trash. Don't worry
whoa.
about it. Get rid of the paper towels. Sorry, did you just get wet?
I wasn't expecting that splash zone.
Sorry. Come through here. Look at the color difference.
Wow.
The darkness is wet. The lightness is its natural color, the carpet's natural color. You can see it right there. When I go through, I'm separating the carpet fibers and allowing that strong suction to come through and get any of the liquid that's gone down to the bottom of the carpet. I always recommend going in 2 separate directions so that you're separating the carpet fibers both ways because we live in Florida and I always freak out about mold. But the idea is, when I flip this over, this 1-ply paper towel is still dry.
Well, that's impressive. You
Right?
didn't show that to me earlier, Megan. Why are you
Well,
holding out on me?
Because there's just so much to show you.
No, and I was watching the
Yeah.
unit over here and I was watching it fill and I was
Yeah.
watching the power, and honestly, the suction was so incredible. I was nervous about that spilled water. And it could have been an accident for the little one. It could have been an accident from the puppy or the kitten or something like that. Or it could have been you have a party and somebody knocks something over.
Yeah.
And how easy is it for you to just go to the closet and grab the MessMaster?
And how much did we just pick up? We had a clogged sink.
Yes.
We had all this crafting stuff. We had a
Right.
broken light bulb, and we had 12 ounces of liquid. And look where I'm at. I'm what?
Yeah.
20% full, 1/5, maybe 1/4 full. So when you think about what is a gallon of dry material, what is a half gallon of wet material? Well, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of messes. So you know you're gonna be able to bring this around the house from spot to spot to spot and get all those messes cleaned up before you're most likely gonna have to even dump this.
Exactly, that's why the capacity of this is so perfect, and that's why, again, going back to the engineering and the genius people at the Shark, the team at Shark, because the fact of the matter is they had to be able to take a unit that is so incredibly powerful to do these big, thick, chunky messes, dry messes, wet messes, thicker messes, and have that larger capacity. Also know that the unit cleans itself, can use a bag if you want it to, but it's under 10 pounds. So it's portable, it's handheld, you can take it and vacuum the unvacuumable. So yes, we know we need a vacuum, okay? That is not a household item that we're like, maybe we need one. No, everyone needs a vacuum, but this is the MessMaster. So not only does it tackle the stinky messes, the dry messes, those tiny little particles, with that squeegee, it is literally devouring and just hooking up and pulling up all of the tiny bit of the dry mess, but with the same unit. She hasn't flipped a button, she hasn't flipped a switch, she hasn't even taken a different attachment. With that same squeegee attachment, that direct contact on this glass, you are now seeing it went from a dry mess to those wet, ooey, gooey, slimy eggs, to now she's cleaning. So whether it's your windows, whether it's the glass, whether it's the linoleum, the tile, the hard floor surface, remember, this is gonna tackle everything. And for $16, think about that $16 investment today in your home. The home that you spend a lot of money on your rent or on your mortgage. Oh wait, let's watch it clean itself. Gotta have a moment for that. Da-da-da. Good job, Shark MessMaster. Way to go to be self-sufficient.
We should encourage her. Is it a her or him, you think?
Depends on the day. I might decide. But what I was getting at is that the things that you own, the things that you take pride in your home, in your castle, in your safe haven, when messes happen, you immediately think, it's ruined. I have to replace it. I need it new. There's gonna be leftover stink, or I'm never gonna get it clean enough. When you have a unit like the Shark MessMaster, you get rid of all of those negative thoughts, and you get to have the things that you love, the things that you enjoy, and you spend your hard-earned money on, and they feel and act like new all the time because you're not worried about the messes, and you're not worried about the stress of inviting, you know, maybe the lacrosse team over, or maybe your husband's having cards, you know, a card night, or you've got people coming over and you guys are having a party. And look at how easily Megan is showing off that her MessMaster is probably about the size of like a large tote bag for me.
Gosh, you're so right. It totally is. And look how it just hangs by my side, like if I was holding my bag.
It's now officially a fashion accessory.
It's a fashion accessory, and it is a beautiful color. I mean, Shark knows their fashion colors. Yeah, this is so simple, and it's probably lighter than your bag too. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
It's less than 10 pounds, right? So it's gonna be that perfect accessory when you're cleaning your house, when you're moving from room to room. And if you look at it, it's got everything it needs because we have our hose on top. You'll have the cord wrapped around on the tippy top right here. It's gonna go around. But then over here, you have your suite that's gonna have your crevice tool. We can put our squeegee tool over on this side. So whatever tool you need, maybe it's your sliding glass doors and you wanna use your crevice tool. Maybe it's your windows and you wanna go ahead and get the windows. You're gonna use the 3-piece wand set and you're gonna reach way up high and you're gonna get your windows for the first time. Maybe even your showers for the soap scum. You're gonna have everything that you need right here. And if you decide that you're gonna take it out to the garage, once again, you're gonna be using all the same tools, just in different ways.
Right.
So I pop this off, and maybe I'm gonna use just the nozzle itself, and I'm gonna start getting some of this big stuff. Nails.
Can I try it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry. I've like really been like, I know everybody at home probably thinks like it's a Megan thing, and I might be going like a little bit slow, and I don't know the right angles of the camera, but this is really satisfying, you guys.
Doesn't it feel good? And you hear it all getting sucked up, and you're like, yes, I am accomplishing something, and I don't need a Band-Aid.
Look at that. I'm really impressed with myself. I mean, I'm really impressed with the Shark, the MessMaster. Hold on. I know that there's more, but I'm watching the camera and I'm like, this is so satisfying. And I did all of that.
Do the mound.
Okay, hold on.
Come in from
Do I
the
need to
side.
stick my finger in here?
Yeah, stick your finger in
Okay,
there.
watch.
See how deep it is.
All right, there we go.
It totally disappeared,
Okay.
and now watch it all traveling in.
Look.
It stands no chance.
We're
going to call you the queen of clean.
satisfying. Like literally, I want to be you now. I want to be you when I grow up. Look at that. Look at that.
See,
look at
this
that.
is
Look
why
at
I say
that.
I have the most fun
Oh, wait.
job
Okay,
ever.
here's another one. Here's another one. I hope they don't fire me for taking away Megan's demos because I feel like this is like so cool, you guys. Wow. Wow.
You know what happens is you start making messes around your house because you want to see just what can the MessMaster do.
Woohoo! Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Let's turn it off. Can I get a round of applause for okay. All right.
If I wasn't losing my voice, I would scream really loud for you.
That was actually like, okay, so I felt really empowered.
That's the perfect word for it. Doesn't you feel like for the first time you can get things that might have intimidated you?
Yes.
That maybe you would wait for your husband or a loved one or someone else that was more fit to do like the cleaning hard
Yes.
stuff. But instead, with all
Feels
the right
industrial.
tools,
Feels
you
like
feel
really,
like you can do it and you don't have to wait. You can, you see a mess, you get the job
You
done.
tackle it.
That easy. I'm gonna come along and just in case anything was
Okay.
missed, just in case, so that I can feel good that if you decide.
I like how